So the Kundalini is our condensed life force that resides at the base of the spine, right? When it awakens, it feels like you're plugged into a socket. You can have an arousal of it and you can feel kind of nice sensations, but when you have a rising of Kundalini, it's like somebody has plugged you into the mains, right? And the Kundalini, not always, but when it's moving, it feels like it's like electrical snake moving up and down inside your spine.
Wow.
So when that snake eventually gets to the crown, right, the condensed Shakti or the Kundalini becomes a field of Shakti. So it changes, and it's like as if there's a field of warm, fuzzy energy around me.
Yeah.
And I can send it to people. I can sit with people. People feel it off me. When I do retreats, that's how I work, right? They sit, they meditate. The room becomes this field. The energy becomes organized. It actually has an intelligence all of its own. It starts going in, working on people, removing blockages, purification, and activating the Kundalini life force in other people. Just if it's not intrusive, if it's part of that person's process, they
Yeah.
will get what they need. It's not like I'm going, you know, activating it and being really, just sending people off into the world. It's like if they need it, if it's part of their journey, it'll happen for them and they can draw whatever they need.
Do you believe anyone can have a Kundalini awakening? Is it tend to be more where you are in your, this life and your karma and intention, or what's your thought about that?
So I would say we've all got a Kundalini, right? But I would say 99.999% of people on the planet do not have an active or awakened Kundalini, right?
Right.
It seems to be a certain level of spiritual maturity is needed for Kundalini rising because it can be like really intense for some people, especially if there's a lot of trauma in their system.
Yeah.
It's almost like the everything becomes heightened. Like, if you've got trauma in your system, it'll feel like it's doubling in your
Yeah.
system. So I think, can anyone have one? Probably. If they
Yeah.
really, really wanted it, are they ready for it? Probably
Right.
not.
Right. 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 You mentioned earlier, and I'm curious with what you wrote about and what you've experienced, the truth that you really got to see and feel about who we are, about
Yeah.
this reality versus the reality of pure spirit, whatever you call that. What do you know to be true, Gareth?
So what I know to be true is that I exist as consciousness, right? I exist always